I do think that we will find them 8 o'clock in the morning in traffic going to work. You know, I think we should be out, the police should be out in the night time, because that's when you have all the crime, you know, although we get in daylight crime now, but at least that morning, companies were screaming, where is the staff, where is the staff, because some companies did not know that they had this lockdown. Already the phone is ringing up a storm, so we're gonna take a first caller. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, man.
All right, but you
Mike.
Yeah, man.
You know what? Man.
Where's that?
I feel like they was protesting.
Who is that? The police?
Yeah, they were protesting in Smart. They could come. Remember, half of them get a back pay.
Oh, it's for the back pay? Yeah,
yeah, but I know with all the lockdown and things, you know, the next people are moving right on Nelson Street, I left 15-year-old get shot.
A 15-year-old get shot on Nelson Street?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, but yeah, man. But you're now giving me that information. I did not have that information, so thank you for that information. Yeah. But you know that.
I'm close to get shot in Canada. In Canada too.
All right,
think about it.
Here, what to do for me? Listen to me on your phone and not the radio, because we're getting a little feedback.
Yeah, listen to you.
Yeah. Is that speaker? Is that speaker?
Not 14, 16.
15.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for the information. Yeah, man. Bless. Yes, indeed. So we're getting back to the topic here now, that it's 15 murders. I would say it was 14, but there's one more 15. Yeah, let me take this call here. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Where you calling me from?
Shaguanas.
Shaguanas in the house. Good afternoon to you, Shaguanas. I mean, you hear the topic and the conversation that we're having. 15 murders. And then we get all the police was out in the large numbers, you know, in the morning, people couldn't go to work, you know. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, I was on something, right? You can bring out 10,000 police. They can bring out 20,000 soldiers. Nothing going to stop, right? You see, what people need to understand, right, is the deterrent. You see, it can bring out men laws where you say you're going on, capture an armed robbery or capture some illegal activity in our road. But whatever the case may be, and I capture the legal firearm, you're going to get 20 years in prison within 48 hours. You don't have no jury, you don't have no JP, you don't have no lawyer. Straight to prison. You know how men will think twice about holding an illegal firearm? So it's the laws will govern everything in our country. If you have a law where you're telling a man, if I catch you with a legal firearm, whether in a robbery, whether in a roadblock, whether I drop out your pocket while he's doing a patrol, and I hold it with a gun, it's 20 years, one time. You know, you're not going to go through no jury, you don't have no bail, it's 48 hours you're going to go straight in jail. And that's what it means. Police and so I'm not going to help on nothing, you know. It's the laws that have to address and that have to affect. Because remember, a law is you're going to have a consequence of if you breach a law. Just like in a school, it's a law for that. They get suspended, they get termination. So the law, when a man here has some kind of serious law, they're going to think twice about holding a firearm. And that is the thing. Police and all this, so they're not going to help on nothing, you know, all the roadblock and it's a waste of time. You're quite right. That just reduces productivity.
Yes.
You understand? And then what I don't know, I just mentioned it. We have one of the highest office, whole United Land, which is the president of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know what is really the purpose of this position. You don't hear this woman talking nothing about crime, what's going on, how we can get the opposition and the current government to come together to make some law, do something. It's like the people that are existing, collecting taxpayer money, and I'm going to take a school tour, and children coming to the president's house and having a set of steel band camp. Well, look at other presidents around the world, them engaged. Them they in the confrontation, them they with the community, them they with the country, them they with the opposition, and they with the government, trying to solve things and make things happen. This one here, being honest, I don't know what the hell it is that this president really doing in this country. It really makes sense that for the president in this country. But I get back to what I was telling you, is the law will go and change everything, and they need to get together and men and change the law and make the law serious. And trust me, you know, see crime will go down. People won't go and knife and cutlass, and then they make the law that catch one that cutlass, so they can 10 years for immediate also. So they don't have all this killing and murder, and I'm going to go and love and so alive. I'm going to lock your neck, I won't kill you. Right? Me say to rob or somebody can run out, I can rob and you may kill me, or come with a gun. You understand? And then that is the problem. They need to amend the law, they need to change the law and make it harsh. More strict.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And that is the biggest problem. Thanks so much. Good program.
Yeah, man. I could hear the passion in your voice, man.
Yeah.
You could hear the passion in this gentleman's voice calling from.
Man, when you like your country, you know what I mean? You want betterment for the country.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, man. No problem. And that's why today I came, and you know, we come here to put a little step in your pep and wind up your waist and bend over and get on bad on a Saturday. But I just could not, you know, based on this week, we didn't have a great week at all. You know, imagine you leaving home to go to work, to increase production, to help boost the economy, and then the police stop you on the highways and byways coming to work. Why? Because we just had 15 murders. Just so. 15, you know, bam, 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 bam. And a caller just called me and said that what a 15-year-old girl just get shot down somewhere in Nelson Street or somewhere there in town, you know. So it is getting worse. So people, at least we open the phone line for the people to call in. We want to give some, you know, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Somebody might be listening, and you know, and I know the callers will make great contribution. My numbers to call at is 342-0081, 342-0081, 466-5391, 466-5391, 771-1791. Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. It's a 15-year-old boy.
It's a 15-year-old boy. Yeah, I just got the information, so I didn't know it was boy or girl. Thanks for the information, but you have any...
No respect with that.
Yeah, you have any contribution to make at least what's going on in the country now?
It's just I just always say with all the crime that it have, it must have a source where it's coming from, and the source is from whom? Upbringing. Long time to be. We still have that root. Because you can't walk down the road and tell your neighbor morning. Mommy and daddy ain't talking to people. I have nothing to do with you, you're young, you're under age. Still have to tell the neighbor morning. Crime stem from home. Because when they're growing up, if it have nobody around teaching this sharing, hey, I see your son doing this. It's correction. Long time you could have beat your neighbor child, and when you come home and they tell the neighbor beat me, mommy and then beating the child too to say, hey, the neighbor is correct. But no, you can't do that now, because when you tell your neighbor your child do something wrong, they cussing you, or they might want to send gunman to kill you. And then the whole thing stem to is, I want to affiliate with something. I want to be something. But the whole thing about it, you have to be grounded. I mean, they say, oh, the youth element have nothing to do. So the amount of programs it have for the youth, it have program like that. They give you a stipend and all. But remember, the stipend not enough for them to buy the brand name sneakers. Because everything is brand. And I will always say, the rich and famous, you don't see them walking with brand and a set of gold along the neck. It's the one who catching in and then can't buy nothing for themselves. If granny house, if a puff a breeze blow, could blow down granny house, they'll help granny do nothing. But yet, they want to always have a set of gold. And everything is flams. You understand? But it's crime thing, like remember, crime is a money-making business too, eh? When you see that vehicle come out, I want to call the security company name. But once that drive out, it could be people in it or nobody in it. By the end of the month, they don't get any millions. And they call them the 1%ers. And people, they will have some will go against what I'm saying. But crime is a money-making business.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah, man.
From the canteen inside our jail, I roll out toilet paper. We might pay a little $2, $3. It's about $20 or $40 for a roll of toilet paper. You understand? Anybody else could call and vouch that. Crime is a money-making business.
Right,
Everybody making money right now. The funeral home making money. I sure the funeral home never have. Watch me every week. It's about 10 or 15 funeral. It could be more than that. And a coffin box is not $1,000. They're watching about 30,000 off the road going for that.
Wow.
So you have to pay for the coffin and all them kind of. I tell you, it's a money making business right now. Crime making money right now. So that process, to stop that process, it could be a problem. And it's sad. It's sad because we this country, Trinidad and Tobago, is a dot on the map. A dot. It's just sad. But I want to say thanks. Great program you're having.
Yes.
Keep up the great work. And Trinidad and Tobago, we have to look out for each other.
Yeah, man.
You see a neighbor child doing something wrong, but these days I can't say neighbors, I see a son doing this or that. Because why? Them and all two getting a cut from it. Not the neighbor, the people who encouraging each other in the nonsense. Them and all getting a cut because long time I could dare not bring a pencil. Means I was talking about sneakers and people clothes. A pencil in my mother or my father's house. Because they will say where I get that, right back to the owner. So the ball dropped somewhere.
Yeah, we drop the ball and we're dragging the flag.
More than dragging the flag, yeah.
We
The flag
drop
done
the
that
ball
already. But anyway,
yes.
The flag done that already.
Oh my God.
It had a wash now.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
So
Thank
you
you.
have a blessed one, a great program.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you for the contribution that you just made.
Blessing.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. And stay strong.
Positive vibes, man.
Put the knees down and say a word of prayer for us.
We putting Jesus in front. No, we got to put Jesus in front. Me and you could still walk down the road, you know.
Yes.
We could still walk down the road. We had to look back for a tree branch crack. We could still walk down the road. I know for me, I could still walk down the road.
Right.
You understand? I putting Jesus in front because Jesus is my shield.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Okay.
But some people, from the time they hear a tree branch, they have to be looking back. Because why? Of the elements.
Yes. The life you live in.
But that is it. When I cook outside, I look out for rain, you know. So me I'm not outside, so me I don't worry myself.
Right.
But God is good all the time, man.
Yeah,
have
man.
a blessed one, my dear.
All the time. Okay, you have a blessed one too as well, right?
Blessing,
Stay safe.
blessing.
Yeah, bless.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for the contribution. Yeah, man. This week was not really a good week. It was not a good week at all. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you're talking real easy, boy. Put your mouth to the phone and speak a little louder. I'm not hearing you clear too.
Yeah, I'm blaming the Spanish, all the Spanish that come in.
Oh my God, you're blaming all the Spanish that come in?
Yeah, and they get Trinidad and getting the blame, man. We not so bad and so evil, man. And we had to cut down on the foreigners and then
yeah, but do you have a solution at least to put out there so somebody could hear you and make a serious contribution that what you think should happen? Because me, where the Spanish is concerned, from the time you come into this country, you're a man. I will make sure that you're properly registered. I will make sure that I know where you're living. You get an ID card, and I'll put you to do agriculture. You know, you have to report every day for your 8-hour job. You know, and then we'll plant some food so the country will get some more money, and we wouldn't get them idle by because they're looking for it too. You know.
Yeah, I understand.
That is my thing. As you brought up the Spanish, you know.
Yeah, all right. My brothers and them in this land, my younger brothers and them, hold fast and put down the gun a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Then we come together in community and try to get one of my best ways is that every community have more than 1,000 people. Each one put up $100, and you end up at 100,000 in each community, post to each community, and then we could pick from there, and then we go California, you want an employee and help the brothers and manage it by the union who ain't have nothing to do. Every union didn't manage money. And we could organize ourselves and give the people who could get us past on the year is death, marriage, fire, any disaster. And this is something I believe could help the community. In each community, you could get 1,000 people. At least spending $100 a month coming to the end of the community. And then a place where they could house it organized. And these much to become preacher. And we could help yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Anyway,
Right,
thank you for the contribution.
Lovely.
Great contribution. Yeah, man. That's right. You stay safe.
Yeah,
And God bless. Yeah, man. I just couldn't come today and just start a jam and wine and go on and bend over and that kind of stuff. Based on what happened this week gone, you know, with the 15 murders, and there is a little boy, 15 years old, just get gunned down just so. You know, the guy himself live, you know, he himself go in the shop for his mommy yet. He ain't started to go to school properly yet. He, you know, he didn't ask for that. I doubt that 15-year-old guy in anything, but maybe the wrong place at the wrong time. A topic that I want to brought up as well, after we take this call from Panadol, you know, there is a topic about two ladies going to lock up a man, and she asked for assistance by a guy, and the guy refused, and they lock up the guy. So I wanna touch on that when we come back. Hello. You gone? Yeah, we missed that one. Call me back. That was Panadol. Yeah, man. So what I'm saying is that I understand it is alleged. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but I heard that two policewomen were locking up someone. I think the guy is known for being miserable, and they call, I think it's a maxi taxi driver, and asked for assistance, and the guy refused. And you know the guy was turned to a bandit. You know. Hello.
Hello, Big Mike. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Panadol. How are you?
Great topic, man. I see it as wine and jam, but let me talk from serious.
Yeah. Today I couldn't come on wine and jam today. We'll do that a little later on, you know. But this first hour at least, let's talk about something serious. Let's just talk about what's going on in the country. Let us see if we could find some solution. Let me give some ideas. Let us put our knees down and say a word of prayer. Anything we could do to assist. Go ahead, make your contribution.
Yeah, brother Big Mike. I was not going to jump on that topic about the two policewomen. Big Mike, you know, 1980, I got locked up in that same manner. I won't say the charge, but I was doing something illegal. The policeman come and buy for me. He arrest me. He didn't have a transport at the time. He stopped a taxi car. And I think that law, people say they don't know if that law exists in Trinidad. It exists. I born in 1958, Big Mike. You're assisting the police in their job, oh Lord, Big Mike. That is law, brother Big Mike. And that is about the Maxi, the two Maxi. He's supposed to assist the police in their duties. And so Big Mike, so many things, condolences to that family, oh Lord. Big Mike. So much young people, they're killing our children. Big Mike, I born in 1958. No, if I had, our days was nice, you know, brother Mike.
Yeah, man.
Like the 60s and the coming down. I was in town at the time. I was living in Jackson Hill, Lavantel. I lived at Barfono. You know, Big Mike, I tongue boy, a country boy, I know all the life. But not like the life that the young guys have no boy, brother. But his prayers are working. Nothing are working for these guys. It's just money. Boy, brother Mike, everybody running down. The mighty dollar, brother Mike. Nobody. They had time with God, you know, brother Mike.
See, they had a time with God.
Nobody had time because if you tell somebody to go to church, boy, you find that a big task to do with. But all my kids and them grew up in church and things, you know. But I have 3 girl children. I have 4 grandchildren and 3 girls. But I lose one of my child, as I tell you already. So, Brother Mike,
yeah, man.
Let's do something good for our. Brother Mike, I never go to America. The most I went to Tobago, you know, Trinidad and Tobago.
You went to the United States of Tobago, man. Don't worry yourself. You travel.
I'm a Trinbagonian, right?
Right.
One night I went to that party. I was staying in Tobago. I was walking on the Claude Noel Highway. At the time, right?
Yeah, man.
To the corner. And, you know, Brother Mike, I grieved over a party. You know, I stormed that party through Store Bay. And I jumped the one and I get in. Brother Mike, hear what happened that way? 10 minutes, you know what I do? MC give me the mic. Next 10 minutes, I was training that.
I Panadol. We have somebody looking. We have another person looking to call again.
All right, Brother Mike. Love.
Yeah, love every time. You know we love you, right? Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, man. That was Panadol, but the man telling you all the things he did. Yeah, man. So, talking about, I know it's the law that if for some reason a police asks you for assistance, I remember that very well, that you have to, and you cannot say no, and it's a must that you have to assist the police. But it have a but. Imagine you see a massive crime going on, and with the crime, you can't be a witness because you will die. Much as for going and grab the man and physically, I can understand, you know. Hello?
Good morning. Good afternoon, Mr. Mike.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you?
Well, I have been kidnapped and tried not to die, but anyhow, that's not the issue. You know, Mr. Mike, I'm listening, but you know, nobody is speaking about the yesterday when we released Trinidad sold Atlantic LNG sold the largest gas reserve that they sell for since 1970. And you know, nobody is speaking about that. They're only speaking about crime and telling us that they'll get back in office to rob the country. I love that, Mr. Mike.
All right, cool. Yeah, man, bless. Yes, as I was saying that it is the law that you have to assist a policeman, you know. But what I want to know, if the policeman trying to take out the gun to shoot to shoot a bandit, and for some reason, you know, the gun fall out the hand or something, and he say, "Well, listen, help me shoot him." No, I had to laugh. Help me shoot that man going there, because right now my foot giving some problems here. You know, I lie down here, I fall down, and my foot sprain. So you see that man going there, my gun now fly out my hand. Just pick up my gun and shoot him there for me now. I wonder if you could shoot that person. And well, that's assisting, right? I just want to know. I just want to hear from the callers if you could really pick up the gun from the police and shoot the man that just commit, you know, some crime, some larceny or something. You know, I just want to know, because the guy who is the maxi taxi driver, remember, he didn't assist. You know, so let me take this call. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon again. But the officers and them had no right to arrest that man. But in the first place, he had to study himself, he had to study of our family. But at the end of the day, when they lock up them same fellas, you say the same moment when they go in there to get a lawyer, they back out. So you know going on with he?
Yes.
Them coming back with whoever to destroy me right now. I tell you, if any officer, I tell you, playing for me. If any officer come and help me, no partners. You ain't see me. I ain't This one, no. You laughing and getting sick.
No. Because I feel the same way like you.
Mr. Mike, I understand, because nobody can call me. Come and help. No partners. Gun, bullet have no name. Nothing at all. And when they come in and they kill anybody. Them fellas and them have more powerful rifle than the police. Because when they see you, especially as being Pottersfield, right. And when they hear them shots and them ring out, especially on top of the hill, real hard. When I tell you hard, they actually hear it like if it's right up.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Understand. I see your point.
It had them need to change. They need, you see, long time in the 60s and things.
Yeah,
in the 1930s, they could have had that. But not now. With them collecting them had kind of gun and ammunition. And then the gentleman was talking about the venues, and they're not all venues like that.
No, not all.
Venues who, when they came here, with nothing on their back, more than their clothes. And it had all of them, some of them in an apartment, 10 of them in an apartment, everybody buying little food.
Yeah, wrong by you, we there when you go in the back, by the one way. Yeah, they see them in a house, pack up. Yeah, they'll sleep on turns. Them venues, there are some venues that sleep on turns.
There's nothing but the rent man getting you in. The supermarket and everything them on.
Yes. So, not some venues just work hard. The women venues just work hard. Yeah, they just work hard. You know? But the men, we be talking about some of the men and them sometimes they're not working.
Some of them affiliated with crime.
Yes. Some of them.
We ain't say no to that.
It is alleged, yeah. Some of them.
It is true. It have some of them. Just being them things.
And the women,
really
and I think the women trying it because although like the husband, but that's when they reach in Trinidad like the cousin.
Remember, them had to try and see how they could get their money too. So then more they doing to whatever there again. But as I was telling you before, crime is a money making business.
Yes, of course, yeah.
That is open. When them come in, I'm not saying the venues there. Because remember a long time, man, you started duck and hide to bring the shipment of gun and drugs and whatever. They had to do that again. They same with the way venues coming in, same with the drugs and gun coming. And the guns that they have, better than what the police and them have.
Yeah, man.
And which mean the government of the day have to buck up on the kind of firearms that we are giving the officers to work with. And it starts from there. And then every man, Jack, every officer that on the patrol supposed to have a vest on. Somebody doing have one vest. So if a straight bullet coming now and you had a fight crime. And then when they're done now, they want to go on a platform, which is the government of the day. And security minister, they are saying it as it is. I don't know what my mouth to say. They're saying as it is. They want to go up on the platform, and we are doing this and we are doing that. And then they always like to talk about, and the other side of the party, which is the other side of the bench, this did this and did that. We just want to hear about them. Or in office over 30-something years. Or you're supposed to say, here what's going on. We are doing this and that for Trinidad and Tobago. Samland, whoever else, that had nothing to do with them. Them get opportunity for 5 years. All right. Or you're over 30-something years. Time to paint the world different now. Get with the game.
Thanks for your contribution.
Minister of Security. Yeah, one more thing. Minister of Security, try to get with the game. It's not with this and that. Because at the end of the day, when the night reach, all of your security in your house, if a tree brand break or you're interested in your because you don't know what have police and them outside there, or you ain't cater. But we were outside there, the poor man on the ground, had to fight up with whatever going on. Because why? Crab and barrel again. But anyway, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you for your contribution. Great contribution as usual. Yeah, man, thank you.
Blessing.
Okay. Yes, what happened to, let me tell you. Anderson, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
You will answer me. Six ring? Six ring? Yeah. Now listen. I think that the police now want to get assistance from the public. And just my little observation, where the police is concerned, is that sometimes you don't look at them, sometimes you don't want to assist them too, because sometimes it's the way they speak to you. You know, the police have a way of speaking to you in a manner that is like they don't have a family. Not all of them, but most of the police on the street, most of the police that come out on the street to serve the public, I'm saying to you, I listen to them speak. I mean, they never speak to me personally like that because, you know, I don't put myself, you know, in those kind of situations. But I hear them speak to people. Wedding! Watch now! I'll kick up your It's on a beep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when a policeman call you and say, listen, help me here. You're looking to run away from that person because, let me tell you, the police now need to respect themselves, respect you, and you will respect them. And if they have a fresh coal, you might get a little fix for them. You will help them. You know what I mean? I travel a lot, right? And I have little encounters with police several times. You know, once I was driving from Boston to New York, snow, you couldn't see. So, you know, they have the easy pass and you had to pay for the toll. And you couldn't see properly, and I went through the toll, and then a policeman come up to me and say, "Excuse me, sir." That's how they approach you. "Excuse me, sir. Don't you know so and so and so?" And they speak to you well. And then you will come out and say, "Well, sir, excuse me, sorry. I didn't know," whatever. If it was a Trini police, you might want to hit your back and slap first. You know, the hand, watching that, the hand very fast. The police in Trinidad, the hands and the foot. See the shoes that they give them? They don't want to clean it and polish it. They want to polish it on a leg or a back or a head. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that for a fact that the police in Trinidad, the way they speak to you, sometimes you lose a little respect for them. You know? There was another time I'm in New York, and what? My lights was not on. You know, when you rent a car, sometimes the car you get, from the time night start to fall, automatically lights. So I was driving the car, but you have to turn it in a certain place to get that. Right. And I did not turn it there, so the lights wasn't on. So I drive in, and then next thing, this police, wah, 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 behind me and pull up. So you know your boy in the United States, you don't have no green card, nothing, you just went for a little holiday. So you panic, you know? So when he come now, I know I'm a 4 glass, open the trunk thing because I know, well, I ain't nothing, so why he coming after me, you know? Then he asked, he say, "You know why I stop you, sir?" I say, "No, sir." He say, "Well, your lights isn't on." I say, "Oh, sorry." And I show him where the automatic lights were on, or the automatic thing, and he say, "Switch," and that kind of stuff. He say, "Well, okay, make sure and have your lights on, you know, because it's a charge." But the way the police approach you and speak to you, you know, it's different. It's really, really, really different. I'm not saying that over there that you don't get police pulling out, they're going to shoot a lot of people, because I mean you saw it on the news, but you know, with Floyd and you know, things happen. But the majority of police in the United States of America, they have a great method, a good method of approach to approach you. So that's why you find that when anything happens in the United States, the police will know immediately, because someone will call the police, somebody will talk, somebody will see, you know, there is eye in the sky, you know. There are certain things that need to be done in Trinidad and Tobago that is not happening, you know. So we need the funds to go in these, you know, train the police a little better.
The majority of them, they just really seem to be unhappy, and
the police.
When they approach you, you would want to believe that they are unhappy, because the way that, as you said, they speak to you. But I think the word showing, they need to show that authority. I think they go beyond that word called authority. So that's why they think that they could speak to you anyhow. You know, I'm not too sure if they do have, but I believe that they should have some more team building exercise for the police officers. And while you're doing that team building, try to retrain them at the same time, because some of them like this forget what the training is.
Because they have the college in St. James there, where you sit down like it's a classroom and that kind of stuff. And you wouldn't believe it. I went to headquarters a few times, and I remember a good friend of mine, I wouldn't call his name, but he was sitting, no, he was standing, and a senior officer was coming. And from the time he started approaching, he stopped, talked to me. And I want to know, well, what happened? I said, well, a car was coming, but his senior was coming. And he stand at attention and put his hand with the salute, you know. And then he passed the hand and he say, "Oh, God, boy, I ain't trim." You know, and that kind of stuff. So which means they have good teachings, as you rightly said, they just forget, you know. And the way he greet him, I say, well, that's his father. You understand what I'm saying? So why they don't put that same energy into the public, knowing that, listen, it could be your brother, it could be your, your neighbor or somebody, speak to you in a manner, talk to you nicely. I remember the public were complaining about that, and then they bring out police community, some community thing, and the police was going on play football and sports with the community and that kind of stuff. But all that, it still have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to have some more team building, exercises and so forth, and also involving the community as well. Because if it is that they continue, on their behavior at present, it's only going to create more chaos.
Yeah, and then. Also, when they drive in some officials, whether it's the ambassador or the president or the prime minister or some high person, and they coming down the road in the traffic, and the type of drive that does give you, let me tell you something. And if sometimes you're looking to get out of the way, but somehow if you try to get out, sometimes you might bump somebody. And if you're moving time, the kind of words that these policemen just tell you, you want to know, well, wait now. How? But how? Your mother's move your,
And imagine you know to become an officer, you have to have certain qualifications, right? And
which one? Which what type?
English and whatever.
I thought it was a course.
No, but the way that they're speaking to you, you would think that apparently they don't have English because that's the only words they know.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
They don't know anything else.
So, Mr. Officer, if you're listening to me, please, when you're in the public and something go wrong, I mean, you could use certain tactics to lock up somebody without using hostile, because whether you use hostile, whether you use it smooth, whether you say it nice, whether you speak, you're still going to lock him up anyway. So why get that aggression, that pit bull kind of,
I think every citizen, whether they in any illegal activities or not, know to themselves, if you see a police officer, you know that they have a certain authority. If you see
I think
Panado, you know they have
let me take this call. President. Hello.
Oh yes. Morning. Big Mike.
Special good morning to you. We're talking about two topics here. Two topics, right?
Yeah, I know that already.
One is about the 15-year-old boy that got killed. The next one is 15 people got killed just in a matter of a day or two. And also the policeman that asked, or the policewoman that asked for assistance, and the guy refused to assist them by locking up someone, and he was charged.
Yeah.
We listening.
Well, I'm going to kick off with the last one first.
Yes.
Because I'm going to kick from there and go up. But I did write down my thing when you hear you talk. Don't feel like listening. Anyway, good afternoon, Mike and Don. Where youngster? You there?
Yeah, youngster here, Anderson here, and then we have a special guest here. Yeah, man.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good morning to all.
Right. Good.
And good morning to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
Now, to start with, you really ask why the crime. I think nobody could really answer that so easy, because crime is not just drugs and gun.
Yeah.
Crime is a matter of...
Yeah, but you say you're starting the last one first. The last one was the police. The last one was the police.
No, we're going there, but...
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Your topic in the first instance, your subject matter in the first instance was why crime?
Right.
And how to solve the crime.
Good. We're listening.
So then, I ain't going there yet, but I just put them as a statement to recognize where you did ask for that, right?
Right, good.
Now, then we go down back to the lock up of the help refuser, so I write it.
Yes. Help
and
refuser.
I find that queer. Because, let me put this in another way. If a person involved themselves while the police locking up somebody, and they could get charged for interfering with the police.
I like that one. I like obstruction.
No, we just have to think. Because
yes.
If we could say, and somebody say that there is a law there that say that that a helper should help the police. Boy. I have seen me doing that just so I don't know, and I got kind of concerned, brother, very kind of aggressive in my way when I read my mouth especially.
Yeah.
So I ain't seeing myself doing that in these times when we understand our society that snitch and you snitch could get tied up in the business. So it could come out like it could utilize that helper as a snitch interfering with the boy work, especially when the criminal want to get back at you. So I don't like that part. I start that, and I don't like that at all. Somebody we had to find somebody. Police had to do their work, and I that. Yes. Like if the police want help, let them treat people better, and people may be able to find a way to give the police a little information. I not good in the police business when they walk in, partner. I hate doing that. Right? So let me move from there. I want to go back now in the why crime I done say already, but in another half of we really can't know what does cause the crime because a man want to kill a next man for a girl. And well, that is only one thing, and it has plenty all kind of things in it. To solve crime, to solve that crime, that gun issue and that cocaine issue and all kind of thing. Also, because we have to bring out zero tolerance laws. When I say zero tolerance, I mean in all aspects of the curbing of crime, of curbing of corruption and everything. Had to be put in place. That had to come from the government. Somehow that had to come from the government. Right? I don't want to say much again about that because we are the army there, we are the police there, we are the security, and all of them who are doing their work. We have a set of square peg in wrong hole and all kind of thing. We the society, we the people, the electorate have to deal with that. So then we're going down now in that reason and saying that we have to have a citizen tolerance attitude and values. We, the citizens, have to have that because we can't keep on taking on this crime and taking on all the corruption and everything in the country and stay silent with it, not doing nothing, not standing up for nothing. It go like we get immune according to the words. No, like we get immune to it. No, that cannot be happening again. That the people of ourselves, the people who doing elected, the people who hires our government to do what we have to do, we have to get serious. Now, there's part where we have to get serious now is that I am forming a Rangers Operation Council, which I tell everybody that already, and they said, who ain't playing, they ain't hearing, they must see their ears, must hear them. But we as the villagers, the electorate and so forth, have to form a separate organization against governance, which means we're not necessarily fighting down for this one to win or this one to win. We know that they're in there. And for the next 30 years, I want to assure anybody that you're not moving PNM or you're not moving UNC for weather because that is the division of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The Indian want power, the African want power. Or the African are no government. The Indian show here because that is the Indian government they have. What the African have is a government that he utilized or he was given privilege to from independence. Which if you understand that is conglomerates that you work in that organization, we still have massa operating that organization that they call PNM. Until the PNM himself, the people of the country started gather themselves as to face the corruption and everything, face the parliament, which now I would say that those same villagers opposition council have to form an organization where they could elect people to put in different constituencies so that we could get at least 12 people inside of the parliament. This organization, as I'm talking about, it would be standing there to basically be an opposition inside the parliament. They don't necessarily at any time looking to go for prime ministership until all the members of the organization decide to say, well, it's time that we should put something, and that has to have a big reason to do that. I don't need this organization to go to no prime minister because they're going to be just like all the others. We got to fight them. No. Well, yes, and that is the point that really hitting home. We have to change the change by changing the attitude of governance, the constitution, putting another organization into Trinidad and Tobago that will see for the people in Parliament. And they will have a whole organization outside that doing that. And until we do that, we will be wallowing in what I would have said, doing the same thing and looking for a different result. And I place that there. I think I put out only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues that I had there. And that I'm telling Trinidad and Tobago. We have a lot of high people, we have a lot of educated people who perform another, what we may call shadow government. So that, and that same shadow government is the same village opposition comes out of it and put at least 12 people in Parliament.
Yeah, we have a lot of young, bright people who don't like politics, who I try to encourage to get into politics to make a change, but they shine away from it. You know, they have brilliant minds.
Well, listen this.
With brilliant ideas.
Well, listen this.
Yes, I have a very good friend.
All right, listen this. the point of in the Parliament, every member in the Parliament gets paid whether you go to Prime Minister or whatever. Every member gets paid. You have an organization that you maintain, another organization where you get people in there, they will be paid. I have no problem with that. And that is a good thing because some people who have the education have the privilege and have the wherewithal. So get there, we'll get there and we'll get some money in the pocket too. So it has value in the organization. But what is basic is that the electorate, the people, we have to form an organization to maintain a proper governance in our country. And that is what I'm vying for. That organization is to be basically put there to stand towards rightfulness in government. And I'm setting up there, and I hope everybody hear it today, because I will pronounce that every day. I don't have time to come and talk about John Harry, or Jail, or whoever it is politician, because all of them is the same thing. According to Dr. Mohammed, you could take a good policy and put bad people, you could take a bad policy and put good people in it, the people will end up bad too.
Yes, of
so
course.
What we have to do is to have an organization that deals with the matter of proper governance.
That's right.
And if we don't have that, we don't put that in Parliament, we wasting time. All right,
thank you, sir.
I hope I say plenty for
Yeah,
you
man.
all at Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, man.
All right, have a nice day, Mike, and
Yes.
everybody in the studio.
Yeah, man.
And Trinidad and Tobago. Have a nice day.
Blessing.
You too, you too.
You too. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, and how are you? What's your name and where you calling us from? But you want to give your name because I know you might have plenty to say. But where you calling us from?
No, I don't have plenty. No, I don't have plenty to say.
Okay, go ahead, sweetheart.
First time I'm calling in here.
Yes.
But I just want to say all the crime and all the suggestions they have for solving it. Listen to me. Since I born, I have heard in the Bible, Cain killed Abel, and that's in Jesus' days when he was walking the land, or when the world was open and free. It didn't have much people. I think it only had 2 people, and one killed the other one.
Yes.
Since then, and right through the centuries, biblical days, all kind of days, it always has killing, and there's always crime. What we have to do as a people is just be kind, be good, and be loving.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Because even if you have a suggestion, it may be good, it might work, but must be for a while. So all I could say is I'm listening to the suggestions, but I know crime cannot be solved. It can be controlled.
That's
but
right.
it cannot be solved. Have a good day.
Thanks for your contribution. I wish everybody could keep their contribution that nice and sweet and short. All right.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I like that. My aunt, she always, telling us while growing up, be kind, be gentle. You know, and those are the things that we need to bring back. You know, people need to stop being, how they put it, your blood so close to your skin. Everything you're quick to retaliate. You know, there's always a blame game. You know, is the government, is this one, is that one, but everybody not looking in the mirror. You know, now they're blaming they're putting all the blame on the Spanish. But it's not the Spanish alone. Look at the statistics. Look at the ones who on the ground there. It's not a Spanish. It's we.
Because I figure the Spanish come into the system. Spanish. If you slip, you slide. Is that Spanish coming inside? Anyhow, let's get back serious. Now, I think we're going to wind up the podcast now. I will just, based on the conversation, what I heard, we talk about, 3 major topics. The young boy who just got killed, 15 years old, in Nelson Street, or one of the streets in town here, you know, because upper George Street will be fine, bullets behind lower George Street. Nelson Street will be fine, bullets behind George Street. George Street, you know, it will be like a war zone sometime, you know. Anyhow, we're hoping that the police could go there and seize all the ammunition and guns, you know. Go through the area thoroughly, because these people, they don't have a passport, they don't have an ID card, they don't leave the area, but somehow the guns are reaching them. So I want to say to the authority to look a little bit further. I have to take this call because this gentleman is a loyal listener. He have a big speaker box outside waiting to get some music, but I will listen to him. Keep it short, nice. Hello.
Yeah, let's speak about Big Mike. You could not go in there. They're not going to go in Nation Highway to harass all this global citizens.
Yeah.
That's how much to pay tickets.
Yeah, right. Now, man, it's hard to take you call. You can be short. Yeah. Yes. So,
Mike, if I was a taxi driver and the police called on me, you would have to come and bail me out. For when they come out,
right.
Looking for who? Me?
Yeah, because what happened, I think that the law, they need to be lenient on that taxi man.
Not me.
Why? Because of the current situation that happening now. You cannot be a witness. A witness is the first person that's get eliminated. It come like a movie. There's for a black man to kill him first.
You see, the law is messed up. People committing crime and they out the next day.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, man.
I hear you just mention, well, I think it's you. Upper George Street can't go down Lower George Street. That's true? That's true?
Well, that's the stories we've been getting.
Who is responsible for that?
Well, boy, I don't know, you know. Tell me.
Who is responsible for that?
You tell me.
Because them people who live in there was there. What that telling you? No, what that telling you? What is telling you? Be honest with me.
Something in the system. I don't know if it's the water.
You hear where you're going? You hear where you're going? You hear where you're going?
Yeah, well, it had
damn system.
It's what? It's the people.
It's them.
Yes.
The system living in Upper and Lower George Street?
No. The people. But what you're trying to find out here is what causing the people to be so arrogant.
No. I tell you this. They're not listening.
What causing them not to listen?
Because everybody feel they're right. Later.
Yeah,
and
the thing is, nobody is taking responsibility for their actions. They want to all.
But okay. Somebody. In my times in growing up, right? We have to go back there, because if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're heading.
True.
And I want to know, well, why and how that you could come from something so good, so nice, so loving, so peaceful, and get so kind of war. Like it's a war, you know. Right now we're in a war zone. You understand what I'm saying? And in my times of growing up, you understand, we didn't have no TV and that kind of stuff. You know, it's a little black and white. One person in the neighborhood will have a TV, and then you will go and sit down in the yard and you will watch the TV, and you know, you watch Bonanza, you watch Black Beauty, you watch Sesame Street, you watch Barnabas, you know, and the neighbor will give you a plate of food to take over to the to your aunt or your mother or whatever. You know, rain will be falling, the clothes will be outside, you know, you will pick up the clothes, you will fold it neatly, and you will go inside because your neighbor gone into town and the clothes will get wet, and then you'll fold it nicely, put it on the bed, you will open the fridge, see some juice, you will have some. When your neighbor come home and say, "Neighbors, I've put the clothes on the bed, but you know, you had some juice, I drink some." She said, "But you gotta drink all," you know, and you know. And then the walls didn't used to be high, no walls, no fencing. But now, if you're wetting your plants and some water from the hose go over to the neighbor's yard, it's bacchanal. We're telling you. So I want to know why it get like that. Why? How? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Mike. You hear me?
Yeah, you speak a little louder. We're hearing you real low.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, me good now.
Yes.
Yeah. You see that we talking about them? In them time, we used to live a traditional life. We used to live by tradition. Legacy with what we grandfather and them live, right? But in these times now, where people start to want to be envious against one another, where people want to, you know, look better than the next person. This is where the greed come in. You understand? And from that time to now, we are seeing nothing going right. You know, in other words, we are making the past world a new world to us. In a sense that we're not really leaving it. We're trying to bring it back. So it comes like a new world to us. You understand what I mean? And we have to work on that. We have to get this hate out of the streets. You understand? We have to make, as I say, we have to make our neighbors, we stop making them our enemy and make them our brothers and sisters, our neighbors. Because a lot of people living next to one another and not speaking to one another. That is where it starts from. Everything that starts at home and in abroad. That's where it starts from. You understand? Because if you talk to a neighbor's son, too hard. You know, the neighbor wants to beat you for that. But he was cracking him. And these things, these are simple things. It's just we have to get back and throw these dude. And Villager make a point. We have to get people in parliament in a sense that we, the citizens, got to get at least 12 people, a dozen, to sit in parliament and then
yes, I think so.
Yeah?
But caller, listen. I always against the parliamentary channel. I personally against it. I don't care what people say. I personally against the parliamentary channel. What I'm seeing on it, because on it is the opposition telling the current and the current telling the opposition how you thief, when you take, what you do, how you do it, what you know. So once the nation is seeing that, and you know you want and you don't have, and you hearing, well, the man who's supposed to be protecting you and taking care of you, stealing and taking and that kind of stuff. So it sort of rile up the public, the weaker person. It rile them up. It wouldn't rile me up, you understand what I'm saying? But as somebody who is weaker than me, it will rile them up because they don't have, they want, and then you hearing how much money is being spent so, and how much money being taken so, and you take this, and you take that, and you thief this, and you do that. And I figure the parliamentary channel, they should have more educational topic.
Right.
Rather than having this fighting among these men in jacket and tie. Just fighting. Huh?
Anything you give too much power will come back and control you. And we give them too much of power. And I said that, all right, because somebody look the other day, the so-called director and taxi man for not giving up a post. You know, why don't you tell us that? I mean, you're supposed to do the right thing. If somebody rob somebody, but it's coming away that you're taking away the rights. if you don't want to pay, like you have a choice, you know. You understand? Every law that we know is a piece of rights that's taken from us.
Yeah.
And right now, we have no rights. So we can't say nothing kind of the muscle down now, the tie up our hands, and we can't do nothing. Then we can only go, they say what they want and do what they want. We're not infrastructure, we're supposed to fix the community, and all these things, you know. So we let them, we get them to a power. So they control us. And we, as the people, you see there's endless choices we live by. That is the fire of peace, in a sense that we come together and at that moment, at that choice, we put a ripple in the sea of time. You see, and somehow we are shocked with we change waves because our future is not set enough. In this country and right now, and our future is not set. So we could get in the morning and you're telling us it's only one for one day. We could get in the morning and you all kinds of different things for people to suffer more. Because our future in this country.
Phone going and coming, Yeah.
And we have to put our feet on some of this UNCLSP and everything, and I don't like you, and I just stop that because them doing all kind of crime, and we're not seeing no results of them getting killed with them other faces. We're not seeing no results. All year, we're not going to be able to tell evidence. If we on the outside knowing to do that and see, come on, man, what evidence?
Yeah, man, I could hear the passion in your voice, man. But what happened? Your phone, your telephone going and coming. You know, we're not. Some parts we're not hearing you quite clear.
We just want to know we party well. Like all know. But the victory is we. There can be right to see what we want and what we don't want. That is victory. Them the ones victory, you know. Them the ones victory for. We don't want victory, you know. We only want to know we party when we only have win we all.
Yeah. Yes, man. Yeah, well, thank you for making that great contribution. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Right. Yes. What? Ooh, a lot of time gone, but time really fly when you're having fun. Yes, indeed. Well, I want to wrap up the that segment now. I hope we can get no more callers. I mean, keep your wait, I think we should take one more?
Yeah.
Take one more? Hello.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you take it. Yeah, it's a nice ending.
Yeah.
But I would not talk there, and then you jump in to tell me, but you don't want no parliament online. Well, let me tell you something.
I like that. No, listen, I personally don't like it because.
All right, then I hear that.
Yeah, I personally, it should happen to you, but I personally don't like it because I don't like to.
Go ahead, I like it.
Yeah, you want me to like it?
Yeah.
Right, let me see if you could convince me to like it. Go ahead.
All right. Today now, everything is social media. The fact is that now we don't have the parliament online already. Okay.
Yes.
The proposition that I put in there with the 12 members, then the members of the organization that put those members there will want to see what's going on in the parliament. Their attitude in the parliament of
should be different.
Yeah, well, how you prescribe it, it will change.
Right.
Why it will change? Because the organization that's holding the opposition as over governance, they, with the principles, will ensure of that because they're not there to go for prime minister.
That's right.
They're there to maintain a proper order in the parliament.
I get you. I feel you.
Right. It's something that I have not now. It's yes, because I've always liked looking at self, and I keep on creating the program, and Papa going to